Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of Grassroots to Glory. Hope you're well. I'm Tony, as you know, and if you've been following this channel and in particular following this series, you will know that this is the Tier 10 save where we're taking my hometown club of Washington FC from hopefully Tier 10 all the way to the Premier League and possibly Champions League as well. That's the plan. And at the minute, we're currently in Tier 8. So we're getting there slowly. If you're brand new to the channel, do yourself a favour, get subscribed, turn those notifications on. And of course, it would be nice to see any comments and likes on the video as well. So today, as I say, we're in Tier 10. We're going to face the oldest football club in the world, Sheffield FC, on today's live com, where basically we're expecting a bit of a tough battle, to be honest. You can see they're currently sat in 4th. We're sat in 7th. So I'll probably give you a bit of a rundown as to how form has been going since our last episode where we played in the cup. Now, we got a win here against Bridgewater, which, you know, very, very happy about that. Bit of a late win. Loads of green dots there. Loads of green dots indeed, including this 5-1 win against Chase Town. Now, Backo with the header there. Willoughby bursting forward as he's been doing since, well, basically since he's joined Washington, to be honest. Cracking goal there, finishing past the goalkeeper. Scothen, look at that for a free kick. Beautiful. You're not saving that. Doesn't matter how many goalkeepers you've got in the goal there. But then, of course, Chase Town did come back. No one's picking him up. No one's picking him up at the far post. Probably should do better there, to be honest. And here's a bit of counter-attack. Look at this. The man, the myth, the legend, Ned Dry, back in goal-scoring form. I mean, he's never really stopped, has he, to be honest? It's an absolute pleasure to have him back performing for the club. Another goal there as well with a minute to go. Made it 5-1. Then we went into the cup. So we're playing Rochester here. We won 2-0. Header from Gronline, who, to be honest, has been quite a little signing, to be honest. This Norwegian lad we'll talk a bit more about in a wee while. Double header there, 2 goals. Very, very happy indeed. 3-1 win against Lancaster. Again, decent opposition here. Ferguson with a great ball in. Charinda with a great strike. He's still here. He's still here, Charinda. There's a bit of talk about him leaving, but he is still here and still scoring goals when he gets the opportunity. Again, I don't know how many times we're going to concede goals like this where the ball comes in, no one's really marking enough. Scothen there with a penalty, makes it 2-1. And Gronline charging forward. Scothen picks the ball up into Gronline and then just slips Charinda through to make it 3-1. And we then took on Whitby in the FA Cup qualifiers. 1-1 after extra time. And it went to penalties. So this is how we got to. This is extra time. Ned Dry getting us the goal just before the break in the first period of extra time. Thought we've got ourselves a winner. No, we hadn't. But you know what? You're not going to save a shot like that. Fantastic goal. Kind of, I guess, in terms of how the match went, penalties was reasonable. Ritson there with the final shot, which unfortunately was saved for them. But of course, fortunately for us, meant that we went through. And this could have been a live com, to be honest. For me personally, against Blythe Spartans away from home, of course, you know, I do have a slight affinity with Blythe Spartans given my background. Of course, if you've not seen Football Manager Ruined My Life, go and check it out. It's on the channel here. There's a link in the description below. In fact, there's probably going to be a little alert just popping up in the top corner there. Thought, you know what, maybe we'll get the Blythe Spartans game and we'll show a live com. But I thought, actually, no, you know what, hopefully we'll play Blythe Spartans properly in the future and we'll have a proper match where we can see a real game when we're kind of on the same levels, to be honest. Basically they beat us 3-1 and it could have really been more, if I'm honest. We then lost coming back into the league, and you know what, we lost we played pretty bad. We played pretty bad, to be honest. Went 2-0 down, really started to panic. Went 3-0 down and really started to panic. So I thought, you know what, this is just not going to be our day. And it wasn't our day. We did try and battle back, to be honest. We battled bravely. We managed to pull ourselves a couple of goals back in the last couple of minutes and almost started to believe that a point was on the table. Charinda with another goal there. 7 minutes from time, thought that's probably all we're going to get, a little consolation. But then somehow, deep in injury time, Backo pings it in, makes it 3-2. But maybe if we'd have had another 5 minutes, we might have got a draw. But, you know, maybe just a bit better defending and we wouldn't have gone 3-0 down. We actually beat Mansfield 3-0 though, so that's probably a better result, to be honest. Got ourselves back up onto winning ways. Header there from McKinnon at the back post. Lovely ball in from Radaby. Fergus picked the ball up here. Stevenson, look at that for a pass out to Ferguson, and boom, postage stamp into the top corner. Makes it 3-0. And our FA Cup dream is over. We lost to North Shields 1-0. How many times have we seen this? Cross comes in, peels off the back of the defender, and heads in at the near post. Well, the near post, sort of middle area of the goal, to be honest. Buxton, we got a 2-1 win against in the league, so Redford taking the lead for Buxton. But we fought back, as we do. This never say die attitude we've tried to instill in the players. Willoughby charging forward from the halfway line, slots it past the goalkeeper, makes it 1-1. And then Muir up top there. Ferguson, lovely ball in here, and Ned Dry goes in at the near post. 5 minutes from time gets us the win, and that is exactly what we needed. So this, of course, is where we're at, to be honest, in terms of players that we've brought in since we last spoken. Max Dennerly, a guy that we've kind of had our eyes on for a few years, to be honest, has come from Hebburn. He's then played for Marsk. We managed to bring him in on a free transfer. And again, you've seen a guy we've already talked about here, Stefan Gronlein, a Norwegian 18-year-old, formerly of Sheffield United, has come to us. And you know what? He's playing pretty well, to be honest. Very, very excited to see how he develops at the club. Unfortunately, though, Jimmy Williams has left the club. He's gone to Mossley. It's kind of one of the problems of managing in this level, where you don't actually have any say on who's going to stay, including Alex Francis, who was kind of a bit frustrated he wasn't getting game time. I understand that, but he's 33 years old. He wasn't actually going to get in above where we currently have, and the players that we've got are playing pretty well. So I can't really sort of stand in his way, to be honest. And you know what? Looking at where we are in the league table, I think the decision's right to stick with the players that we're playing with. Currently 7th. Our goal difference is 11 goals, so we're doing pretty well. This, of course, is the match, as I say, against 4th place Sheffield FC. Here's the starting lineup. Dylan Wharton in goal, Sonny Fergus, Ryan McKinnon, Oliver Muir, Scott Howes, Eli Bacco, Alan Stevenson, Thomas Scothen, Stefan Gronlein, Cameron Gow, and Ned Dry. This is the team. This is the team that I hope can get us 3 points. Little bit of G'ing up in the dressing room, I think, just before we go out, get the players riled up, and just, you know, it's going to be a tough match, to be honest. It's going to be a very, very tough game. I'm expecting this one to go to the wire, but you know, I guess we'll learn a lot about the side here as we do every single match in Tier 8. It's not been the easiest of sort of transitions from Tier 9. I know that the form would probably suggest that we're doing better, but you know. We started off, right, I was going to say we're doing better. We're not doing better. We're conceding goals. Again, early goals as well. Early headed goals. Headed goals. I mean, we said, didn't we? Through all the previous matches, looking at all the highlights of the other matches, headed goals are going to do us. And what have we done? 2 minutes into the game, we've conceded another headed goal. So Gow's actually taken a knock. He's had to be replaced by Ferguson, which, you know, is not really fantastic for us, but great ball through now. Gronlein's chasing through. What's he going to do? Straight at the goalkeeper. Got to do better. Got to do better. Half-time's come to a close. We're still 1-0 down. We're not really creating a great deal. Unfortunately, Stevenson's picked up an injury as well, so he's having to be replaced by Willoughby, so we're going to have to move Gronlein back inside, probably play him just behind the strikers. So Willoughby's going to go out wide on the right. Gronlein's going to play just behind the strikers. We're going to go 4-2-3-1 and see if we can get ourselves back into this game, because we need to get something from it. We need to start playing better, to be honest. Otherwise, this is going to be a long, long season in Tier 8. Defended well. Conceded a corner, though. Let's see if we can mark up better. Ball's in, headed over the top. That's fine. The marking's bad, but it's headed over the top, so. Now, I don't know if this is the right decision or not, but Ned Dry's not really doing it, to be honest, today, so we've had to bring him off, and we've got Chirinder on now, so hopefully Chirinder can lead the line and get us some goals. He's been doing pretty well previously, so let's see if today is going to be the day. Willoughby now, picking the ball up, charging forward. Got a bit of space, gets the cross in. Gronlein nods it down. Chirinder! Oh, look at that. It's almost an inspired substitution. The ball comes in from Willoughby. Gronlein has getting up, headed the ball down. And Chirinder, I think he's only been on the pitch for maybe about, 10 minutes, possibly 15, max. But great volley, lovely knockdown by Gronline, and Cherinda volleys it past the goalkeeper, 1-1. Ferguson now with a throw, Gronline, Scorthen's taking a knock as well. Willoughby just moving the ball around the outside of the box. Backo can't get the ball through. Willoughby, it's in. It's 2-1 with the comebacks complete. What about that? I wasn't expecting coming back from 1-0 down to be 2-1 up, to be honest. Especially from this position here. Willoughby with the ball into Backo. A little bit of fortune coming off the defender. Back off Backo. And I guess that's what sees the goalkeeper unsighted. And Willoughby tucks it in the bottom corner. 2-1. And at the minute, we've moved ourselves up to 5th, which would see us in the playoffs if the season was to end where it is. Cherinda! Oh, it's disallowed. But what a goal that would have been. This has been a right turnaround this second half. Muir picks the ball up here. I mean, yeah, Cherinda's a mile offside. But what about that for a finish? It's some sort of kung fu kick almost. This is a much better performance than the second half. Much better. Maybe we should just play this 45 minutes only. Wills now. Roberts. Lovely ball up. And unfortunately, no, good. Wharton's picked the ball up. I was worried that we're going to end up under a bit of pressure there. But thankfully, Wharton's collected it. Distributed straight to their player, unfortunately. We're back in again. And it's Rose, and it's a great stop by Wharton. But I think the flag was up. Rowe. Free kick to Sheffield. Going wide, but Wharton's tipped it round the corner. Got to get ourselves defending now. Got to get ourselves marked up. Wharton collects it. A lot of Sheffield pressure now in the last few minutes. Can we hang on? 7 minutes to go. Great save. Great save by Wharton. Again, the flag's up. Tell you what, these offside decisions are really saving. I mean, I know Wharton's saving them anyway, but like we may get caught out at some point here. There's a lot of these long balls just over the top. I think our defensive line's a little bit too high, to be honest. So maybe we need to drop back a smidge and try and not get caught. Lovely ball out now. Holsworth plays it inside. Rowe. Great stop again by Wharton. Fantastic. We are lacking pace in defence at the minute. Crossed in, headed away. Time's ticking. Throw in. 3 minutes. Throw in now for Sheffield. Time's got to be up now. We're in injury time. Holdsworth gets the tackle there. It's full time whistle's gone. And to be honest, somehow we've managed to get away with it. We've been outplayed. As you can see, stats-wise, they've had more shots than us, better shots, and we've come from 1 goal down to win 2-1. And you know what? That is a brilliant result. Brilliant result, especially in this league. I'm more than happy with that. It moves us up into 5th place, which again, as we say, would put us in the playoffs if the season were to end now. It's not going to end now. It's going to continue, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, please. Leave a comment below as well. We've got more content on the channel, of course. We've obviously got the tier 10 save, which is this one. We've got Journeyman save, and also we're doing an end of season review of my Twitch streams, and we've got the Discord monthly challenge as well, which will also come up every month. If you are enjoying it, do subscribe to the channel. We'll hopefully see you very, very soon. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you soon for another episode of Grassroots to Glory.